Greetings, people. You are the reviews. Right now, this is the movie news section of the show. We'll talk about a few tidbits of news that we heard during the week. So, Irv, what's the first topic of discussion for today?
Today we are talking about Wonder Woman, the female director,
so
frontrunner. The name is Michelle MacLaren.
Michelle MacLaren. So, like, I heard that from the report that they've been talking about. I heard that she had directed like Game of Thrones episodes.
Yeah, she's done a couple of episodes of Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, The X-Files.
Okay, so she's a seasoned television director.
Of course,
Listen, I think Warner Brothers right now they're on the mindset where they're getting these directors that do like multiple television episodes, and it's a good idea because because they already have their cinematic universe almost set up, so they know what's going to be intertwined with what. So it's good to have these directors that are familiar with like a story, with a story. So they put their own creative twist on it, but yet still they're following the storyline every episode. Yeah. So it's almost like
a standalone.
Yeah, exactly. So it weaves in. So it's like Marvel had success with that with Alan Taylor. He did Thor: The Dark World. He did a lot of Game of Thrones episodes. He was familiar with the effects and that type of world and stuff. So it ended up being a decent movie. So it's good that they get these directors that know that when they get this script, is already written for them, everything is already intertwined. All they have to do is just bring their vibe to it, and I think that she'll probably do a great job. This is going to be like her first big blockbuster movie. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I mean, it's a good opportunity, and I mean, I'm glad that Warner Brothers is like giving people a chance. You know what I mean, to get to get something good out there. You know what I mean. So yeah, kudos to that. I mean, I think it's going to be a really good film regardless of who the director is, but I'm glad they got somebody of that caliber. Right. You know what I mean? So it should be very decent. Oh yeah, so next topic.
So Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, is going to be in a movie with Kevin Hart, and it's meant to be like a big action comedy.
That's a crazy combination though, to be honest. I mean, Kevin Hart, I mean, he has sometimes
on his grind.
Yeah, he's on his grind. I mean, let me tell you. He has like some films there where I'll just see him in and he's just like totally hilarious. But
and sometimes it's like it's Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I mean, at the end of the day, he can only be his comedic self. I mean, he's not really a dramatic actor. Or he doesn't really have that much range, so he's gonna always play like the same person in every role, more or less. But like, I mean, The Rock is also good in comedy. I feel like they're gonna be, they probably have good chemistry and probably bounce off each other and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm looking forward to that. Like I say, it'll have this action, but yet still, it's gonna be hilarious. So looking forward to what the trailer looks like. I mean, you can't really judge a movie from its trailer, but at least you can get a vibe, like a sense of what the movie's gonna be about. Right. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that. That seems cool.
So the next order of business. So Apollo Creed from the Rocky films. There's gonna be a spin-off. Yeah. And it's going to be based on his grandson, who then asks Rocky for his help to train for a fight or something like that. Yeah. So Michael B. Jordan is going to be the grandson of Apollo Creed, and of course Sylvester Stallone will be reprising his role. Oh, that's Rocky. Crazy!
That's insane. Like, I don't know, a movie from that perspective. I mean, that just is almost like you're carrying the Rocky franchise like full circle. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, so it's the same director from Fruitvale Station.
That's right, yeah, Ryan Coogler. Okay. And it's been in development for over a year, so now they're like going ahead with it.
But that's crazy because obviously they had to get in the rights from Sylvester. Like Sylvester had to okay this. Yeah. Obviously, so I mean, maybe they are. It's working.
Another way just to make some more money. Like, how many more Rockies can you have?
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you don't expect Rocky to fight anymore. I mean, the last Rocky I think was a perfect closeouts to everything. No. I mean, I don't lie to you. Yeah, he fought and stuff, but it was just like it was based on grounded reality. Like literally, he's old. He can't do certain things in the ring, and the person that was training him and letting him know was like, "Listen, this is all you can do. You need to focus on your punch, your strength, your raw strength. You can't focus on. You're not going to be able to out jog him. Your stamina is not going to be all that. So you have to focus on giving him some real power punches to try and knock him down. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to win. So it's like it's grounded on reality. So I think that was like, Adrian passed away. The relationship with his son is still there. He has like a restaurant now. So he's in the twilight of his life. So it's like, I think this probably is going to give him more purpose. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is probably just going to bring the whole story full. He's going to become the Mick. He's going to become the trainer. So it's just like everything is just coming full circle now. So I mean, I think that's going to be amazing. You know what I mean? Like the last Rocky film finished. Boom, then Apollo Creed's grandson is going to come to Rocky and be like, yo, train me. Yeah. Let's get this popping. And and plus it's Michael B. Jordan playing him. I mean, brilliant actor. I'm really looking forward to this. Yeah, it got huge potential. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that for sure, definitely.
So we're moving on to Christoph Waltz is set for Bond 24, which is the untitled James Bond film.
Yeah, I heard this like broke out in the Daily Mail.
Yeah,
and like, I mean, come on, Christoph Waltz. I mean, this dude was the big villain in two of Tarantino's. Well, one of them he was like more the anti-hero, which was Django, and the next one, Inglourious Basterds, he was the main villain. And like that was, he was insane in that. So. And yeah, he's just that type of guy. I mean, villainous roles is like his thing. I mean, that's what he's really known for. I mean, with a director like Sam Mendes, you know what I mean? Still coming back with the same writers, because I thought Skyfall was a brilliant film. Thought it was a good Bond film. I mean, I really like how they're doing the Daniel Craig Bond movies. It's like, it's just that raw. It's like you see him kind of grow into the agent that who is officially Bond. Like he starts off as just this raw MI6 agent, just, you know what I mean, like from Casino Royale he was just brash. He never really got into like the smoothness, and like with every
so he's getting more
episode,
refined.
Yeah, he's getting more refined in every episode, and it's like he's been through a lot now. M passed away, and it's like, so you know, this new person is there, and you know, it's getting kind of crazy. So I think with this one you're going to see more of him evolving, and with a villain like Christoph Waltz, I think it's going to be crazy. I mean, I'm always a Bond fan. Every Bond film I'm there. I've been a fan from I was like a little kid, so that's a franchise that, like, even when it got worse, like, I mean, I literally, Pierce Brosnan, like, some of his films, like, the latter films were just horrible. The one where Halle Berry was the Bond girl was horrendous. I mean, you know what I mean? But I was still there. I was sticking it out. And then, you know, when they rebooted it with Daniel Craig, and I saw Casino Royale, I was like, yes, you know, there's future, there's hope now for this character. But the thing is, I don't know how much more Bonds Daniel Craig is contracted for. Maybe it's 2 more, maybe it's 1 more.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, you know, for the future. So
okay, so we've got some news for Batman world.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie is gonna be Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And then Jared Leto is like maybe gonna be the Joker.
I think that's like an interesting choice, to be honest with you. I mean, Jared Leto is like an actor that, you know, Academy Award winner for Dallas Buyers Club. He's a person who can like transform into roles.
Yeah.
And I personally think that at the end of the day, if you have Batman, you're going to need a Joker. And I can definitely understand for Christopher Nolan that, of course, he couldn't really bring back the Joker because, of course, he passed and he had to move on. And, of course, the main villain was Bane in the last one. But, and they couldn't even do a glimpse of the Joker or anything like that to just show that, you know, he's still alive and kicking. So, I mean, I can understand that they never had to use him to continue the story. Fine. But at the end of the day, you're going to introduce Batman in this Batman v Superman thing, and in the Suicide Squad, you can't have Harley Quinn without the Joker.
Yeah.
So how I'm feeling with this iteration of the Suicide Squad, because there was actually an animated thing that DC did called Assault on Arkham, where it was focused on the Suicide Squad. Batman was of course a part of it, but the Joker was in solitary confinement, and like the Suicide Squad inadvertently broke him out. So it was like this crazy thing. Like the Suicide Squad was there on a mission to kill the Riddler, but that didn't go down because Deadshot was in charge, and Deadshot never wanted that to happen. He kind of realized, so he was almost like the anti-hero, and yet still Batman were on their tail. So Batman was, you know what I mean, trying to get at them, and it was crazy.
Speaking of Deadshot, Jai Courtney is going to be playing him.
Yeah, Jai Courtney. So I mean, Jai Courtney's an alright actor. I mean, he hasn't really impressed me as such, but
because the films have been like, meh.
Yeah, like all his films has just been, you know what I mean? And like he's just never had that role where it's like,
maybe this might be like a breakout.
Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm just hoping. And I heard that also John Barenthal is in talks to play a role as well.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him acting, you know, in Suicide Squad. You know what I mean? I mean, he was in Fury. David Ayer directed that. David Ayer directing Suicide Squad as well. So I mean, like, listen, like you said, Suicide Squad is like he said, the dirty dozen of the comic books. Like they're just a ragtag set of villains that they got put together, put on these secret missions just to shorten their sentences. And you know, and the thing is, if you don't complete the mission, you die. And it was the same thing in the animated series. Like 2 of them actually died because they have these bombs implanted in the back of their heads.
What?
So Amanda Waller is the one that when she flips the switch, they're gone. Yeah. That's it. So you have to pull off the mission. You can't escape. You can't, because if you do anything, you're done. That's it.
Even that's going to be involved in the movie.
Of course, if they put them on a mission, there has to be some kind of contingency plan. So I know that they're going to have some sort of bombs implanted in them for sure. You know what I mean? So that's definitely it. So that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
All right, great. Well, guys, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Do remember to subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/YardaReviews. Also, email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at YardaReviews, and as well log on to Irv's WordPress. Irv, you can get them info on that.
Big pictures, smallscreen.wordpress.com. We've got our news, reviews, videos, all the good stuff.
All that good stuff. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Me and Irv signing out. Big up yourself.